時空の馬車 しちゃってカラフルに世界がそうなるのずっとそばにいたいの止めないでメリーゴーラウンド甘い色を重ねてカラフルに包んであげるよ
Alright, hey guys. I am stuck in an elevator, and unfortunately I forgot to switch my desktop audio, so this joke isn't as funny, but that's fine. I'll take it how it is. Anyway, sorry I took longer just to make the stupid gimmick, and now I'm done with the gimmick. I'm done. Thank you so much for coming to my TikTok stream. Really appreciate it. Have a good one. No, but seriously, I did get stuck in an elevator, and that was not fun. Just wanted to put that out there. Anyway, let me go ahead and switch everything back. This is all for a gimmick, and the gimmick is so dumb. I'm sorry. Anyway. Anyway, hello Erika. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, and welcome. Thank you for joining me for another stream today. I feel like we've been going like a, how do you call it? Hold. Sorry, I feel like I've been streaming more often, but that's also because this week isn't as busy. But I hope you're doing super well. Thank you to the Cubs who joined me yesterday for a belated birthday celebration. Again, lots of fun and still emotionally recovering. Unfortunately, there's no time to emotionally recover because we have schoolwork to do. Yay! But today's a very rare stream. And I keep saying rare. I'm sure I've done a double one recently, but today's a quote-unquote rare stream just because we're gonna be doing double stream. So today in the morning right now, we are so early. It is 10 o'clock. I don't think anyone in my house is awake. I don't think most of my cubs are awake except EU cubs, so, or maybe they're at work, so I apologize, but I definitely wanted to get this out of the way because though I still had a lot of free time, I still haven't got any of my assignments done. I was really relying on today and tomorrow to get them done, so that's why we're having the stream. So today, I don't know until what time. I don't think I did the math correctly. 4 Pomodoros is 4 hours. Hopefully I'll end by 2? Question mark. I take a little lunch break and then we'll get started around 3 o'clock maybe for some Breath of the Wild. I keep saying Breath of the Wild. That's how unexperienced I am. Tears of the Kingdom. I'm actually super excited. So please look forward to that. We're at our second boss, or we're trying to approach the second boss at least, and we have to climb up this mountain. So yay! I always wanted to do mountain climbing. Oh my goodness. But yeah, let me say my hellos. We'll get started. I do have a little bit on my plate, which is kind of like, Tippa, why didn't you do this earlier? And I'm like, oh, I worked. That's why I'm like, huh? Why didn't I do this earlier? Oh, I remember. Oh my goodness. But let me politely scroll up so I could just say it in order. Catch up a chat, and then we'll get started with our Pomodoro, and I'll explain my whole spiel for anyone who's new here, okay? Okay! Rebel, hi, welcome, let's go! Welcome, hi, welcome! That title? Oh, I do have to explain the title. I can't just say the joke and do a bit and not explain it. Okay, so the joke right now, or in the title, is was stuck in an elevator AMA. Ask me anything. If you guys have any questions of what it feels to be stuck in an elevator, I will be more than happy to answer those questions in just one moment. But this actually happened on Tuesday, and I was so scarred from the experience I forgot to share it yesterday. But I work on a 3rd floor, and for whatever reason I could take the staircase up, but the 3rd floor door is locked. Like, I can get down if like there was a fire, but if I was trying to go up, I can't access the floor I'm working on, which sounds really dumb. So I take the elevator up, and so me being lazy, I had like a little lull, basically. Like, it was a slow period of time. I was like, oh well, it's noon and they're telling me to enjoy my break, but I don't really have any food with me. Not because I'm trying to starve or didn't pack lunch. This kind of job is, again, it kind of varies with time and everything depends, that I don't really need to bring a formal lunch. Plus my shifts are so short, I'll just get something on the way out, or I'll eat something at home, you know? Very simple, very simple. But I went down the elevator because I don't normally take the stairs down, because I'm like, oh, 3 flights. I mean, obviously it's easier going down, but I've never had any issues in my life going down an elevator. So I was like, man, there's a vending machine on the 1st floor. I could get some peanut M&Ms. So yummy. So I went down to the 1st floor, and I realized that none of the doors were opening. This was like a unique elevator that has like a front and a back side. And I'm like, what? I'm so happy I brought my phone and I had my wallet, because I was gonna leave my phone up there in my little office, because I was just like, oh well, it's okay, it's gonna be a quick thing, I'm gonna grab M&Ms and come right back up so I could like scroll through TikTok or Twitter or something. No, so what ended up happening, if you're curious about how I got out, was there's like a little call box in the elevator. So I called the person and I'm like, hey, the elevator's not opening. What do I do? This is my first time. And she's like, okay, well, do you need like any medical assistance or anything like that before we get started? And I'm like, I'm freaking out a little bit, but I don't really know right now. I don't think it's that serious. I think I'll be okay. I've only had like a quote unquote panic attack once in my life, and that was like in a very down moment in my life. Thankfully not too prone to it. So I'm just like, no, I'm just scared right now. I think my biggest fear, I've already had like a fear of elevators. Let me put that out there. I know that sounds dumb. I'm always afraid that when I'm trying to get out an elevator, I'll get cut in half or something. So every time I get up, I like scurry. I'm like, okay, we have to move. So getting stuck in one, thankfully on the 1st floor, I'm like, hey, at least I'm not gonna fall to my death. Very ideal. I mean, I don't think I would die falling from the 3rd floor, but at least it's not as scary, you know? I'm pretty leveled, unless there's like some secret basement that I don't know about. So I tell the lady, and she's like, why don't you press the whole door open? Sometimes it gets stuck. So she's like, hold it for 5 seconds, and I'm holding it, and I'm like, it's not working. So I tried the other one, and I'm like, it's not working. And she's like, okay, we're gonna send someone on the property to help you out. I think I was stuck for like 15 minutes, by the way. It was a very long 15 minutes. And it sucked because there's another elevator right next to me, so I just hear a thing and go up and down, and I freaked out at one point because I'm pretty sure there was someone there. But then I saw the elevator and I saw that the number was going up, and I'm like, why is it going up? Like, it's like 1st floor, arrow up, and I'm like, please, for the love of everything that's good in the world, please do not drop me to my death. I am so terribly afraid of heights. Like I could, it's, how to explain it? Where I am on the afraid of heights is that I can go into like a high skyscraper and kind of be okay. I'll be really nervous, like when I went to the Shibuya Sky Observatory. Like, that was horrifying because I think you're on the 20th floor and they're like, yeah, let's put you in an elevator on the 50th floor. Like, what if that elevator drops or I die? Or like, I would die if I fall from the 50th floor. If I don't die from the impact or whatever, I will die from the fear of falling. I don't know. I used to be okay with heights and the falling sensation when I was like younger. I used to be like really into roller coasters, and now I'm like scared. I can't do it anymore, which is so unfortunate. But yeah. Out of all the things, getting cut in half seems pretty unlikely. But what about the other elevator that it goes up consistently? The ones that they're like slowly weaning out. I don't know the type of elevator, but it's consistently going and people just walk in. Teacups know what I mean. That's scary. I don't think you'll get cut in half, but I'm sure things have gotten stuck or people's like clothing or hair. Oh, it's so scary. And anyway, I hope that explains anything. You sound a little not delusional. I promise these are all like legitimate fears. Forgive me. Forgive me for being bearcat. Oh my goodness. Huh? A pattern ulcer? Oh, is that the name? Yeah. See, those could probably cut you in half. You see? Legitimate fear. Actually, me but with water slides, I indicate what happened, but now I feel hesitant before going on one. Atomic, hear me out. I went to a water park many years ago before it closed down, and I'm not really one for water parks because I can't swim, so I'm afraid of dying. I think that's a legitimate fear, by the way. Just gonna put that out there. So, no more delulu. I'm just literally like, I think I will die. But anyway. So what happened is on this water slide, it was like those like, you're like an inner tube, but you're with multiple people, and you go down like a water slide. The issue is just like, when we were going down the water slide, I felt like we were flying up. Like, I feel like we would have like flew off the slide and like fell. Not to our deaths, just got like really injured, and I just been so scared since. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Actual normal water slides, I'm a little excessive. I'm like, oh no, I don't like the water going up my nose. So right before like the plunge down, I just close my nose. I sound like Squidward, you know. But yeah, no, legitimate fears for sure. And I'm sorry, I went on my story tangent. I didn't even get to say my hello, so I apologize. But I was so invested in this elevator story that it was very unfortunate because I worked on Wednesday even for a little bit, and I had to use the elevator to get up to my floor. So I'm like, ugh. But you bet I took the stairs down. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, hi Dolly, hi, welcome officially, hi, Cheer as well, hi, welcome, hi Con, hi, welcome as well, welcome. Tree, absolutely no hacking worries. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hi, Rip. Hi. Let me give you a shout out. Give me one whole hacking moment, okay? Oh my goodness. Ta-dang. But yeah, definitely made it out. Definitely I'm not streaming from my laptop or my I don't know if my laptop could handle it anymore. I got like a gaming laptop many years ago, but this same gaming laptop was the laptop I was doing like 30 FPS like Overwatch games on. So I don't know if it can handle streaming. I actually brought a desktop PC to start VTubing, so hahaha, so quirky, haha. Wow, what a true gamer. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Studying and streaming an elevator would sure be something. I feel like, oops, I've gotten the lighter end of the stick. I don't think that's how the saying goes, but I'm sure people have been stuck for much longer, so I'm happy that it's only 15 minutes and happy to say that I am studying in the cool gamer room right now and not the elevator. By the way, signal in the elevator sucks. I'm glad that I was able to contact someone. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm also a little claustrophobic, as Sunny says. But hi, Sunny as well. Hi, welcome. It's just the elevator is spacious enough, but I've seen some very tiny elevators, so I'm kind of like, I still wouldn't want to be stuck in one in the future. Now I have like a new fear, so kind of sucks, but kind of eh. Hi, hi, welcome. I'm at work. You get a whole monitor. My voice is also sorry. Hold on. You get a whole monitor dedicated to stream? Let's go! I'm so excited. Hi, second monitor. Hi. Unless I'm on the main monitor. Hi, main monitor. Hi. Or I'm on the third monitor. Oh goodness, we're getting fancy here. Hi from 1, 2, or 3, or first, second, third monitor. Let's go! The joys from working at home? Goodness gracious, I wish I could work from home, but I have sensitive material that will ruin people's lives if it gets anywhere like outside my hand. So I'm kind of like, Lisai. Oh my goodness. But I hope you're having a good work shift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey? Totally says, why not bring a cute Hello Tiffin box always when you have the option to? You know, you're so right. I should always bring like a little snack box. But I don't know, again, the hours kind of vary, so I'm not like too invested, you know? Excuse me. M&M's? More like M stuck in elevator. Please, I'm getting war flashbacks. It was so scary. I almost wanted to cry. I teared up because not to be dramatic, but I was just like, not that my life flashed before my eyes, but I'm like, gosh darn it, what if I die in this elevator and get stuck or cut in half when trying to get out the elevator? Man, I spent all this time studying. I could have been doing other things, like, I don't know, not studying. I really don't know what I would be if I wasn't studying. I guess I would be working, but then I would have the same like existential crisis, like, gosh darn it, all I did was work, blah, you know, and then feel bad about like I could have done more in my life, you know. But I'm forever 17, so I mean, I still have plenty of more years until I don't, but like, gosh darn it. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Atomic says, bro, for real, whenever you get high up, you feel like you could fly off any second now? Yeah, it's so scary. Like, I'm just like, what? Shouldn't we have like a weight minimum on this? Like, please tell me about these water slides so I don't have to feel any fear anymore. Please and thank you. You know what was really funny? A water park had just recently opened up by my mama Bearcats, and she's just like, oh my goodness, Tippa, we should do that for your birthday. And I don't get me wrong, I am still going to enjoy water parks as a forever 17-year-old adult, but there's just some like weird parallel where your mama Bearcat's like, yeah, we should go to the water park. I'm like, Mama Bearcat, I'm not 16, we could do something. We can still definitely do it, but that's really funny hearing it from her, because my mama Bearcat's always been very paranoid about me going into the water, because she also doesn't know how to swim. So for her to suggest that, it's like, do you want me to die? But it's a very, very cute suggestion. I don't think we're going to be going to the water park anytime soon, but that was definitely her idea. We're definitely going to be hanging out, probably doing like a little dinner thing, so it'd be super, super cute, you know? Hey, gaming laptop? Might as well be using a gamer smartphone? Listen. That's all I had back then. I don't know. Listen. It's not that I didn't have an interest in PC gaming. It was always going to be a thing, but having a laptop just kind of fulfilled the need I had while doing my undergraduate program. I needed a laptop to be portable, go back and forth. I kept all my notes there. I commuted a very long period of time to go on campus and off campus, so having a laptop was ideal. I didn't really have the cash monies at a time to have both a laptop and a desktop, but when obviously I got more financially comfortable, I invested in the desktop, and I really haven't gone back since. Don't get me wrong, I still use my gamer laptop for school, like when I travel on the weekends, and it's nice, but gosh darn it, the gamer laptops are so heavy. They're like 8 pounds, and before you're like, oh Tifa, you're such a baby, you can't hold 8 pounds, wah. Listen, on your back on your back though, it's a little heavy. And with my textbooks too, it's a little uncomfortable. I've been thinking of getting like a slim laptop, but that's more of a luxury. Like, I'm not gonna get a new laptop unless like my gamer laptop ends up dying or something, you know what I mean? Time for swimming lessons? Okay, so I've contemplated about doing swimming lessons, and the issue with that is that most of them are for like kids and babies. And don't get me wrong, I have no shame. I will practice with the babies and kids, but I don't want to come up as a creep or anything like that either. But I'll be like, look, listen, I'm an individual well into the forever 17, and I don't know how to swim. Please help me. And you know what's unfortunate? I had like multiple friends like try to help me out swimming to a point that I think maybe I could swim. Like, obviously, if I got thrown off a boat, I can desperately inefficiently doggy paddle. But that's about it. I can float on my back if I don't panic. The issue is just I'm always panicking, so, so I don't know. I have the skills, but only time will tell. I try to avoid water as much as possible, as you can see. Rebel says, Mama Bearcat, I'm too old for the water park. Get signed up for skydiving. I don't think I can do it either. And don't get me wrong, I've looked into skydiving in a sense that it's been randomly given to me in the algorithm. Not that I actively want to go skydiving. I'm not really an adrenaline junkie. Like I said earlier, I may have when I was younger, and I don't know if that's the kid mentality, but when I was younger, I rode like a very scary roller coaster, and I rode it back maybe 5 years ago, question mark? And I was like, how the heck did I do it? It's so funny because I think I still have the picture somewhere, and it's just me, like, you could probably see the tears in my eyes. I'm just going like, thumbs up. But oh, sorry, I meant to bring up the skydiving in a sense that I've heard it's pretty safe. Like, not only will you have a person on you and you have a parachute and you have a backup, apparently you have like this device on you that after you get to a certain elevation, a parachute will eventually pop out no matter what. So like maybe you become unconscious or your backups are not working. So I think that's neat. I think there's like a simulator skydiving stuff where you're in a more controlled environment, and I think that would be pretty cool. But I think my biggest fear is that they just turn off the air randomly and I fall like you know, just hit my face to the ground or something. Very unfortunate. But don't oh my goodness, don't adult swimming lessons exist? I'm sure, but the local swimming school, not that I looked into it or anything, I just happened to see it. I'm like, whoa, that looks so cool. They only offer it to kids and babies. Like, you know, have you seen like the very, very young babies? Like, they're like only months old and they just throw them in the water and they know how to swim on their back. I think that's amazing. It's really neat. I'm sure I would always recommend any kid to just get thrown into a pool with supervision and, you know, learn how to swim like that, because there's a lot of, like, you know, very sad drowning stories. When I was younger, like a kid on the beach, basically, I had a story where I almost drowned, and I'm just like, gosh darn it, I don't know what saved me. I don't know what saved me, but I got out the beach. I was like, gosh, I'm not going back. And then of course I went back in, but like, oh, it's so scary, so scary. Eh? Just try on your own and make sure you don't drown. You'll be fine, don't worry, don't worry. Look, listen, as someone who's never been stuck in an elevator, I feel like my luck has like now plummeted down. I just don't want to take any chances anymore, and I think that's very realistic. I think that's totally realistic to be like, yeah, Tippa, I wouldn't gamble either. Oh, by the way, I didn't even get to tell you guys this. So, not only did I get stuck in an elevator, my power randomly went out the same day. So, like, my roommate messaged me. He's like, hey, the power's out. And I'm like, huh? I have schoolwork to do. What do you mean it's out? And thankfully it came back on when by the time I got home. It's like, oh, it just turned back on. But then the internet kept going in and out. And I'm like, gosh darn it, my luck here right now is at an all-time negative, and I don't know what I need to do to reverse it, but gosh darn it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm not trying it, I'm sorry. Rebel says, I keep forgetting that part. Politely stay away from large bodies of waters when you're on your own. I will do my absolute best. You know, I kind of contemplated doing cruises. I know it sounds really dumb, but sorry, deep breath. I've been trying to contemplate about doing a little mini vacation during my semester, which again is going to end in August. And not that I looked at cruises for this particular time period, but I have before, and I'm like, is that really good for me? As someone who also gets motion sick, is that like really the smartest decision right now? But cruises can be as cheap as airplane tickets, so I'm like, oh, I think it'd be really neat. And I haven't been on a cruise, but everyone who's also been on a cruise has told me it sucks. So I'm like, wait, how are they keeping the market if it sucks? Are you just extremely biased? Asking for a friend. The friend is me. I'm just curious because I'm one of those people who are like, I want to... I'll try anything once if it's relatively safe, you know, just to have my own informed opinion about it before I'm like, yeah, that sucked. Oh my goodness. Hi, Pass by the way. Hi. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh, sorry. Both hands. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hi, how are you? Why the 4 Tipagons? Oh my goodness. Totally says Tippa treating her life like Final Destination. Look, listen, as soon as I gain the random fear of getting cut in half by an elevator, I don't know, my life has always been like that. And the funniest part is I've actually never watched Final Destination, so I really don't know any of the references other than maybe a tree coming off a truck, and like going through your car windshield or something like that. I don't know, I feel like I've seen a lot of memes about that, and they're like, oh, Final Destination, and I'm just like, I don't know what this means. But I think I get it. I think I'm getting it. The context clues are there. My English teachers would be proud. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Huh? Hi CB Mage, hi, welcome as well, hi. Huh? Pedagogy gameplay? Give me one moment. We have to find our Google word of the day. What the heck is what? What? One moment. What is this? Oh, the method and practice of teaching, especially an academic subject or theoretical concept. Let's go! We are doing pedagogy. Hold on, let's hear it. Pedagogy gameplay. Let's go! Except I'm not teaching anything. I'm just gonna be sitting here with music, chilling with you cubs, so I can get some assignments done. Huh? It's pronounced pedagogy. See, you can't put it like that because I don't know how to pronounce that. Kisa, hi, see you. Hi, welcome. Hello, my love. Hello, welcome. Look, I have hands, Kisa. Kind of. I have to sacrifice face tracking for hands, but that's okay. It's a small sacrifice to make to have such a cute setup, I guess. Hi, welcome, and hi, Starbucker. Hi, welcome as well. Welcome. And Cal, hi. Hit the dab. Move my mic out of the way. Hit the dab. I phased through the sea. Unfortunately, I can no longer dab before I hit another existential crisis. I'm sorry. Hi, friends. Hi. Let me give you a shout out. One moment. Oh my goodness. Cal and Starbucker. And Kisa, well, I'm not gonna shout Kisa, when you gonna stream? This is the first time I got to see the setup. Isn't it cute? Because look. It's cute. It's like a little room. It's so cute, right? And it's a whole, I'm not good at the camera, please. But look, it's a whole bedroom that could change and da. It's so nice. I wish I could control Z my position back, but now I just have to zoom and hope. Oh my goodness. I just have to zoom and hope a lot, Cubs. I'm sorry. You're gonna see me struggle a little bit. That's fine, right? There you go. Right? I can't do it. There you go. I think that's a little bit better. But guess what? Also, by the way, they started doing this for live 2D. So a lot of people have also been doing their live 2D models in here. So there you go. And the camera looking through you at the stars. Geez, thank you! I really liked it because I wanted the stars. You see the stars on the side? I wanted to use that, but I felt like it was too distracting if it was just across my face for like 4 hours. You know what I mean? Ah, goodness. Starbucker, I got you. If you do want to add a task, by the way, and I will catch up with chat because I need to reply to Atomic's thing about the cruise because I'm like, I want to go on a cruise. Please feel free to use the sweet bot. So basically, all you have to do is exclamation mark task, task. And right now, what do I have to do? Review notes and quiz, and do quiz. Get VIP, let's go! You know how many Pomodoro streams I just do here? And you know, our last Pomodoro stream was like 8 hours. Okay, don't include like the how do you call it? Don't include the Overwatch time we put in there, okay? Okay. But the time before that was 7 hours, so you're definitely gonna wait, you got VIP! Ah! Good hacking, congratulations! Oh my goodness! Starbucker, congratulations! Pachi, congratulations on becoming very important Bear cup. Bearcat cup. Big nice. Oh my goodness. Here, give me one moment. Ta-da! VIP or VIC. VIC. Very important Kun hacking. Congratulations on getting 100,000. I hope that you're able to accumulate 10 times more and maybe you could one day redeem Tipanya. What is that? Don't ask. You can only ask once you get 1,000,000 channel points, okay? Okay! But Kun hacking, congratulations! You are more than welcome to cross that task off your off the to-do list with exclamation mark done, and then it'll be like, good job, you did it! But no, seriously, good job! Thank you for your continued support. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You don't think you'll be able to? Boo, that's quitter mentality if I've ever heard one. But you're good. Absolutely no hacking worries. But again, Kun hacking, congratulations. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry, let me politely scroll up though. Atomic says I've been on a cruise, but I thought it was pretty nice. Yeah, see, I think cruises would be nice. I think the concept is really nice. Now, I've heard more people get sick from cruises, whether it's food or the motion sickness. But look, for the price of the airplane ticket to somewhere else, maybe within the country, I'll take the risk and then be like, well, that actually did suck. Oh my goodness. Robo says, so what you're saying is that you'll try skydiving once? Not IRL? Not the real thing, probably. I don't think so. Even if I was given like this unfortunate diagnosis of like, you only have this much time to live, do these things, I'm like, I don't think I could do skydiving. Gomenna, sorry, but I'll definitely do the simulation. I think that seems pretty cool, you know? Mr. Booker Gal, morning, by the way. I know I said my hellos, but now I read the Gal, morning, to you. Welcome. Oh no! Welcome. Totally says, watch Final Destination where you could get the time, Tippa. You either be terrified or roll on the floor laughing. Like, is it like a bad movie? Like, or like, is it aged enough where it's kind of like, it looks bad? Or you want me to laugh at people's misfortunes? What is the implication here? I'm asking for a plan! Hi Gala by Loyal. Hi. Welcome. Wait, 2 hands. Welcome! Oh my goodness, you're dabbing? Gosh, again, I wish I could dab, but I'm just gonna phase through the chair again. There must be some way to set up the camera positions. There should be, because the default is somewhere else, so I always have to reset. So like right now, I use like the mute icon to determine where I am, and I'm like, this is pretty okay. I guess. Oh my goodness. Totally says, oh my gosh, if I have a Photoshop module and I hate it, I'm sorry. Get it done though. Or just skip through it really fast and then get the questions wrong and then I'll give you the right answer and then you just put the right answers. So easy, right? But I wish you the absolute best. Feel free to add that into the task list and then when you get it done, you'll have like the, how do you call it? I was like, yeah, serotonin, oh my goodness. To be like, whoa, I accomplished that task. Wow, I'm so cool. Wow. I did it. It's like one less thing to do during the day, you know? Baz says, I'm almost at Tipanya. You almost got my hopes up. Just, never mind. I'm sorry. Again, it's okay. Absolutely no hacking worries. If for whatever reason someone does get Tipanya in my lifetime of streaming, big shout out to the 100% emoji. I'd be like, wow, you're really dedicated to the cause. Here's one Toby. Tip a live stream from cruise? Let's go! You know, technically that could be a thing. You cubs may or may not be as familiar with conventions. We need to get Zero in here. Zero is like the convention East Coast god, I suppose. But there's this one convention called ColossalCon, and I'm sure you cubs have seen at least a few pictures from it. Or if you've seen very like the first adjective is like exquisite. But really neat cosplays that people do, like swimsuit versions of anime characters, because what happens is that ColossalCon is at a resort and it has like water slides and it's a really cute area. It's a resort. It's really nice. Never been there. Always wanted to. When I was first getting into conventions, I'm like, oh, I really want to go to ColossalCon, and thankfully it has expanded. I think it's really neat. and definitely has been a little bit closer to Bearcat Mountain, so maybe I'm like, ooh, maybe I will officially go, but I haven't had the opportunity. They recently expanded, and I say recently, this is probably within the past 3 to 5 years, forgive me, and they started doing cruises. So you know how VTubers get invited to do events and whatnot? Hey, technically we can do a stream from here, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm streaming for a Classicon cruise, let's go, and I'm holding a panel. Now what would the panel be about? I'm not really sure about that, unfortunately. I haven't really gotten that far. Do you skydive into the sea? No thank you, I would die. Final Destiny has very goofy editing, but if you're paranoid, it could still get to you. Hate to say I'm a paranoid person. It was given to me by my mama bearcat, who said don't go out of the house. You'll get kidnapped. And I'm like, wow, I've never left the house since. And then she's like, why don't you like going out? And I'm like, Oh my goodness. But you had a good laugh with the movies regardless? But you were very careful with everything when you were done. Yeah, that's gonna sound like me. I will get a little bit paranoid. Kisa says we'll go one day? Let's go! Let's make it this year! We'll find it. Eh? Well, I can't wait to go to Tippa's panel about neuroplasticity. Or how to be Bearcat. The two extremes. I don't know if I could do a whole panel about either one of those. Maybe a better gimmick is how I became a bearcat and combined my hobbies. I don't know. School's not a hobby. I don't know. I don't think I can have like a really good panel. Though I do host quote unquote panels, I've only held a like formal panel where you're like in front of a PowerPoint maybe like once. And that was against my will. It's a very long story that I can't really say without like doxing myself, unfortunately. But some guy was basically like, hey, this would be a great idea, and I'm like, is it? And to be honest, my memories are so repressed from that time period. I'm like, what did we end up doing? How did it go? What was the amount of people in that room? I don't remember. But yeah, I'll definitely combine both of them, okay? If I could. Maybe. Or look, I could just enjoy the convention as a guest. I don't mind paying the admission ticket and whatnot. Plus, for a cruise, let's go. Or for like a fun, wacky swimming resort, let's go. You know, honestly, hold on, Cubs. We're gonna look up when Colossal Con is, okay? Colossal Con. May? Wait, July. I'm like, what? Starbucker says I have a funny movie story. Please share it with me. I would be very excited to hear it. Rebel says, anyway, here's my panel on how not to do storytelling featuring magical destroyers. Brother, Magical Destroyers was an absolute dog poop anime. And for anyone who who says otherwise, I will end you. That ending, I repressed the ending. How did it go again? Oh, I remember. Yeah, they try to hint at like, oh, maybe there's some like weird continuation of the story and that the weeaboo spirit never dies. Like, no, heck that. Let it die. The whole story was so poorly written that I was so mad that I created a My Anime List account to like write, hey, this anime sucked. But of course I had to write it more like constructively, because no one's gonna take you serious if you're too emotional with your writing, you know what I mean? You can't just be like, I hate it, sucked, da 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 da. I'm like, wow, this creator was inspired by several of the animes that I really enjoy, such as Madoka Magica, one of my all-time favorite animes of all time. I don't think we watched the same anime because I did not see any of that influence or inspiration into the series. It was poorly written and screams. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Kisa, look, they have the dates already for Colossal Con 2024 in May. But it's in Ohio. I don't know if I want to go to Ohio. But I think they have one in Texas. They have the cruise. How many? Hold on. There's like a convention list, right? I haven't used this bad boy in so long. Animecons.com. Hold on while I look at this up and also drink some water because I feel my voice leaving me and my smoker voice coming out, which is very unfortunate. Sorry about that. Sorry about that times two. Storybrooker says I was working at a dine-in theater when the new paranormal came out. My manager forced me to work opening night, but I got so scared I tossed drinks into the air and the entire theater burst into laughing. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with the movie because again I don't really like horror whatsoever. I'm one of those unfortunate people who the only way I could survive through a horror game or anything like that is if like someone else is playing it and I'm like closing my eyes. You cubs that see me play horror games and it's me just looking at the floor. That's how I live my life. Out of sight, out of mind. Cannot scare me if I cannot see it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I really don't blame you, especially if it has like really loud jump scares. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry though. Totally says, do we like BL here? You mean like boys love? I haven't really gotten into it, like any like extreme like yaoi or yuri content. If that is the question you're asking. Tippa's Mal account rises from the ashes out of pure hatred. I had to create a whole new account because first of all, the other account I made when I was 16. So prior Forever 17 Tippa was on something else. I have no idea. So I made this new one and it rises from the ashes and now I have all this anime that I'm like, oh, would be really cool to watch. Now that I'm starting to get back into like more anime, you know? Tippa never got to encounter or do the first encounter in Soma. I was so scared. I don't really like the atmospheric horror at all because I'm just paranoid. I'm like, something's gonna jump at me in the corner. Something's gonna do this. Something's gonna do that. I couldn't do it. And I feel so bad because I do want to watch it, at least like some kind of Soma playthrough because I'm really interested in the story. But I'm too stupidly scared to play the game. And as much as I would love to pick it back up, I don't know if I could, you know? But yeah. Playing oh no. Storybrooker says, oh, I hate them too. I went to my manager and told her I'm not going to that theater anymore, so help me God. I'm sorry, but I think that I think at least minus that experience, it would have been a super cool experience to go through. I think working at the theaters can be quote unquote fun. I haven't put my skill points into that. Sorry, not to sound like weeb or cringe, but I think we're having this conversation just recently. I want to say yesterday. That I only pick places to work where I'm like, oh yeah, I would extremely benefit from it. And because I didn't really grow up with movies, I didn't really think about ever applying to a movie theater because I just wasn't really interested. You know what I mean? I applied for food because I'm like, yeah, your girl's lazy. Like Kisa's like, oh my gosh, playing horror games with you is nostalgic. Cubs, did I ever tell you the story? I love Kisa, first of all. Second of all, what had happened was we played IB or IB together, and there's this one scene where the lady in red chases you out of the like she's a portrait and she's all normal and you pass by her and she pops out and starts chasing you, and I was absolutely horrified. I let go of the keyboard. I'm like, nope. And she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. Oh my goodness, but it was so funny. I'll never forget. But that's just to give you a better idea of I'm not good with scary things. But I don't blame you. Rebel says, I hope you can manage to watch someone else play it at one point at least. That's what I'm hoping, at least. Atomic says, I often think that when you do have a jump scare, you're generally gonna get a heart attack. Right? Again, it's just a sensation I don't like. I'm not an adrenaline junkie by any means. I can't do it. I'm so sorry. Even when Rip plays her horror games, I have to like look over with like my hand over and be like, is anything gonna jump scare? No thank you, no thank you. Alright, Cubs, before we get into actual study stream, by the way, how do you spell colossal? Is it not here? Wait, where am I? No, this also says 2024 cons. And no, not how to spell call. Huh? Yeah, COL. Collecticon? No. Oh, wait. I'm not getting anything. They didn't add themselves into the anime cons list. Now I feel a little gypped out, you know what I mean? But either way, I don't remember the locations that they have. Wait, if I go on the website, it should tell you, right? Gosh darn it. Okay, wait. Yes, I got it. So, they do have their cruise, which I don't know where the cruise comes out from. Let's see. Port Canaveral, Florida, and it goes to the Bahamas? Oh, that's so cute. They have one... So they have two in Ohio. So the main one, and they have like a 0.5 version apparently in a whole different location. And they have it in the, I think, Poconos in Pennsylvania. They also have it in Texas. Yeehaw. And they have it in Wisconsin. Yeah, this is a really up north con IDK, but I don't know, it looks really fun. At least maybe I could visit the Texas one, you know? But I'm also kind of curious, you know, Ohio gets a really bad rep, so I'm also like, wow, I should just go there to like check it off my bucket list too, you know? Yeah. Alright, Cubs, let's get into Pomodoro. Let's get into the study mindset because it's almost 11, so I almost chatted for an hour again. So I guess we're only gonna be doing 3 Pomodoro sessions together, maybe. Oh goodness, that's not how we do it here. Sorry, I don't know what my brain. I promise I had like a sticky notepad, but the issue is how do you say it? With exams and tests, what happens is that they want you to clear your desk. So the sticky note that I have with the Pomodoro stuff, I keep throwing it away somewhere else. So let's fix this. We'll fix it later because the timer's gonna go and I have to reset it. Heck. Fellow sisters, not really much here. Oh, fellow Ohioan? Ohio to you. Ohioan. Oh my goodness. I'll let you know if I end up going to Colossal Con. I think it'd be fun. Yeah. So let me do my whole spiel really quick. Da-dang. So, I like to chat a little bit so I can get out of my system before we go into studying. So thank you guys for hearing me ramble for about an hour. I really appreciate it. With that, we are gonna move to our focus session. And so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and pin this message on there as well. So if you see me silent, I promise I am just trying to do my best and focus and do all the really cool things. Okay. With that in mind though, we do again have a second stream later today, so it looks like we might only be able to do 3 Pomodoros today, which are all going to consist of the same thing of 45 minutes of focusing. I'll blast the music, I'll mute myself, and if you need anything whatsoever, I will be more than happy to chat through the text box, but I won't be speaking. After the 15 minutes, I'll unmute myself, maybe I'll take my own little personal baby break, and life will be good. Yeah. You got this, Tipsy in 45. Thank you, I appreciate it. And you gotta do some chores too, so I'll be lurking. Oh, no problem. I'll try to catch you during break, please. We'd love to have ya. With that in mind as well, even though I am going to be working on school things, Pomodoro is definitely for everyone. So if you have a task that you want to do and you want to be, accountable, quotation marks, or have it written at least to make yourself accountable, feel free to use the sweet pot. So basically all you have to do is !task. And with that in mind, you just do !task, do my chores, fold laundry, wash the dishes, pet my cat, like, you know, things like that. And you're more than welcome to do that. And when you're done, you just do !done, and it crosses off the list. So ta-da! Super easy, super simple, super fun. So yeah, let's get started, okay? I have this timer, so find my soulmate. Ideally these tasks are something you have that are short and digestible and can be done within the 3-hour period. But I wish you the absolute best, unless I wish you the absolute best. Oh yeah, you can also do a random task, so feel free to wiggle your toes and get the blood circulation going, yeah? Yeah. You mean I'll take long? No, okay, listen. I trust in your abilities to find a soulmate. I'm rooting for you. I believe in you. It just might not happen this Pomodoro, but definitely it's a task that you have, and if you put your mind to it, I'm sure it can happen. Da-dang. But yeah, make sure to cross off your task first, exclamation mark, done, and then do exclamation mark task, and then put the HTML5 assignment, okay? Go to your local con speed date. No, Cubs, I did that when I was like a baby. I think I had just turned for 17 plus 1, and I did it like a speed, or maybe I wasn't even, maybe I was 16. But there was a big con in my area, and it had speed dating, and obviously they didn't put age, which, you know, now looking back to it, I'm like, that's horrifying. What if someone was under the age of 18? You're trying to do the speed dating thing. I did not actively participate in it. I just stepped in to see what it was, and I think at the end of it, it just ended up with people singing the Bohemian Rhapsody, which, I mean, that just sounds like a normal con experience. But yeah, I don't know. There are many resources online if you need. The internet is a very wacky and wild place. Can guarantee. Let's go do the dishes. Let's go. Let's go, kids. I believe in you. Let's go. And Gala, congratulations on wiggling your toe. I appreciate it. So proud. So proud. Oh my goodness. You found your soulmate. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, unfortunately, it is just one task at a time. So wishing you all the best of luck. All right, Cubs. We're exactly an hour in, so let's get the hecky started. I will put the timer for 45, so I'll see you then. Okay? We'll blast the music, and hopefully the music doesn't change on us midway. If it does, then heck. But best of luck with all your tasks and all the things you have to do. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you in 45. Da-dang! Bling, bling. And so with that, we are done with our first Pomodoro session. Hacking, congratulations! Bati 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 bati. Oh my goodness, I'm not used to this like 3, so I'm kind of like, oh, do I try to take this quizzing break? Yeah, it was a very fast 45 minutes, but I hope you Cubs got to get what you needed to get done at least, or at least made a pretty good progress into it. Right now, when we get back into our next Pomodoro, I definitely have to just get this quiz out of the way. And then with that, I can learn about the jelly-filled donut that's within our knee, aka the meniscus. One down? So down. Hi Tolly, hi. But yeah, no, it definitely zoomed by. I feel like I was able to do a lot. And I mean, of course that's what the Pomodoro is for, but I'm like, no, I feel like I did multiple things. And don't get me wrong, none of them are done, but at least they're started. Like, for my neuromuscular class, basically, yeah, there's like 3 30-minute videos that I'll definitely have to sit and take notes, and it's gonna take me hours upon hours, so that's a tomorrow thing. But I formatted the notes in a sense that how I've been recently taking notes, and which has been really helping me, is that they have a transcript option under the video where they'll save like a PDF. And now the transcript is not always accurate, but I'll follow along and pretty much just make notes off that. I used to kind of just bullet point and watch the video, but I realized my attention span is really not doing it right now. Like it's not that I get easily distracted or anything like that, but my mind will do anything but like sit down and focus on a video. So if I have the video, I have the transcripts, it's easy to go back and forth and to bold and highlight and underline things that are very important, you know what I mean? And so I have all the information, I can't miss any of it either. So I got that formatted. Apparently there's an assignment due, and that's gonna be a tomorrow thing most likely, unless I have time today. So after I learn about the jelly-filled donut in our knee, pretty much I will make some time to start on the assignment. We're going to be learning about topics such as multiple sclerosis, and basically the document or the assignment is basically just like, hey, why does it happen? Who's at risk? What are the signs and symptoms? What can we do about it? Wow! You know, stuff like that before, not just multiple sclerosis, but like 3 other disorders which are not coming to me, so please ask me later if and when I'm working on it. Oh my goodness. Huh? Are we not just jelly-filled donuts held together by more donuts? I mean, we are, but like, our knees especially? Meniscus. Interesting way to keep your attention? I mean, I have to get through the assignment somehow. At least as long as I know I'm not like glazing over the words and I could follow along with the words and read it, I feel a bit better, you know what I mean? But yeah. Oh goodness, it's almost 12. As you guys know, I've been doing intermittent fasting because I'm just like, why the heck not? There's like a list of benefits basically, and my to break my fast, my non-fasting period, I can feast anywhere between the hours of 12 to 8. So I'm like, oh, I can eat soon. Pog, let's go! And you know what I'm probably gonna eat? I actually haven't had cereal in a month. I don't know if that's like unbelievable or not. But ever since I started the fast, I can't really eat breakfast, you know? And I haven't really been eating it for like lunch or a snack either, so it's gonna be kind of weird going back into it. I hope my almond milk is still good. Panic! We'll see. But in 7 minutes I can go grab some food, so hopefully by the next Pomodoro, I can definitely eat something. Nom. Entire stew pot of mac and chili? See, that wouldn't be so bad though. I do have ground beef, and I do have some noodles, and I do have some bone broth that needs to be used. I can make some mac and chili if I really wanted to, but I have to defrost the meat and blah 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 blah. Plus, you know, it's already Thursday. It's already too late to cook, you know? Maybe I'll cook it next week. But I don't have any cheese. That means I have to go grocery shopping. No! Oh, goodness gracious. You can't really have mac and chili without the cheese, you know? Totally says, OMG. Oh, I can't say OMG 3 times. OMG, Tipanya! I just wasted all my time because everything I tried coding didn't work? Well, is it a waste of time? I think that's a good, efficient use of your time. Now you know of things that don't work, and now you can focus on the things that do work for the next Pomodoro session. Let's go! So you're good. You're good. It sounds like welcome back. Oh my goodness, I gave you another shout out. Ta-da! Hi Tipanya, I carry you? I carry you too. I hope you've been doing well and life is good. And like I told you, I hope your massage made you become a new person. I got one many years ago because there was like a Groupon. And I'm like, you know what? Why not? And it was nice, but I wouldn't use it like as a substitute for like pain or anything like that. I just did it because it was nice and it made me feel nice. I don't remember how long that feeling lasted though. It helped insanely much. I might get once a month if I could afford it. Oh, maybe. I'm not really familiar with this, but there's like brands like Massage Envy and whatnot, right? I'm sure you can get like a little membership and try to do it, but I'm glad that it worked out for you. Again, I just think it's like really nice, and you know, the power of human contact can really do a lot, you know? Plus, think of all like the stress and like maybe you have like an office job, or maybe you're on the computer like me and think of like, oh no, my posture, and oh no, they're on the shoulders. So I think it could help out. But if you have like a serious pain thing, go see your doctor. Maybe they can refer you to somewhere else. But yeah. With that in mind, let me politely get up, stand up, and stretch a little bit, okay? I know I have 7 minutes, but I'm gonna go pet baby peas. I'm going to stare at my kitchen and be like, cereal in 4 minutes. I mean, technically I should probably set up a bowl and try eating, but you guys are gonna be like, she eating? I'm gonna be like, yeah? I'm just gonna be like, nom nom. I get a little self-conscious about that. Maybe you see my arms with the cereal bowl. Nom. Go eat, girl. I am. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna assess my options, but I will. But with that, let me see what I have. So last time I was complaining because I had this cereal that I didn't really like. It tasted more like granola, like something you would put more on like a yogurt. I'm hoping I have like Cheerios or like Frosted Flakes somewhere in there, you know? I'll go nom nom then try coding more. You have 6 minutes. You have less than 7 minutes. 6 minutes and 44 seconds by the time you hear this. Or well, time's passed, so it's actually less than that. You only have 6 minutes to nom 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 if you want to stay on task. So I wish you the best of luck. Let me go see my options. I will go scavenge my kitchen now. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Let me put the BRB screen and let me do the little raffle, okay? You numb for 15 minutes? You're breaking the Pomodoro! No! That's fine, don't worry. Glad I'm already nom nom nomming? I feel peer pressured. If everyone's nom nom nomming, I should go nom nom nom. Alright, let's see what I can get in 6 minutes then. Okay, pet baby peas, pee out my woes, and find cereal. Okay, got it. Alright, that's the game plan. I'll see you cubs in less than 6 minutes. Oh, it's 8 p.m. for you? Oh, go eat. You're good. Go eat. Have fun. Love life. I see you in a little bit. One moment.
かすかに響き渡る教会のチャイム、祈りを捧げ恐怖を裏切る暗い森の中をさまよって暗絶の壁な残月になるの透明な嵐に待ちなさい甘い淡い蜂蜜でもっとベタベタ
Ayo, I'm back. Hi. Welcome. Thank you so very much for the tier 1 sub for 33 Hoheki months. That's crazy. That's scary. 12, 12, 1, 3 months away from 3 years. For almost 3 years of support, I cry. I start crying live on stream right here, right now. But watch. But thank you for the continued support. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, Pomodoro timer. I got you. Alright, Cubs. I pet peas. I got my cereal. So it turns out I do have Cheerios with some like Frosted Flake looking thing in it. It's like Melody Crunch was the name of it. But before I eat that, definitely have to get this quiz out of the way. So if I don't answer anything, I apologize in advance, but let's get this out of the way. Let's restart the timer and let's kind of keep going because unfortunately, with the stream at 3 p.m., it's kind of like we only have so much time left and it's already noon, so let's get to it, okay? I'll see you cubs in a little bit. Same spiel with the focus and timer start. Alright, good luck, have fun, and good luck with the task that you have to do with our second Pomodoro, okay? Alright, bye!
「
Bring, bring. And with that, we are done with our second Pomodoro session. Cubs, I don't think I'm gonna make it. This jelly-filled donut, aka this meniscus PowerPoint, is like a 30-minute video, and somehow, someway, in addition to everything else I did prior to like starting this video, I only made it through 5 minutes. No! So we'll see how that goes and where that takes us, but I hope you're making super good progress on whatever the hecky that you may be working on, whether again it's school, work, or just any of your hobbies, you know? Or self-care too, you know, chores around the house. When will Kisa return from the war of doing her dishes? How many dishes are there? But yeah, I think I might stay with this house for a while. To be completely honest with you though, Cubs, it's almost 1 o'clock, yeah. So definitely 100% emoji. This next Pomodoro that we're doing, even though we typically do 4, 3 is gonna be a good cutoff point because again of that double stream, so I can take like a little baby break, and plus I can give you some good company, even if it's for an hour, you know, or right into someone and be like, yeah, it'll be fun and exciting. Hopefully Mr. Brightside, Mr. Toss is still streaming. I think they were streaming Pikmin and I had stopped by their stream yesterday and I was like, hey, explain the lore of explain the lore of how do you call it, Pikmin to me, because I've never played it before. Like I just know it's some little guys, you know. And let me get the name. Avid, hi, welcome, yay, hi, welcome. How are ya? Welcome. Oh my goodness. I'm not spelling their name right because I thought it was just light. Oh, it's the. There's a the in front of it. But yeah, Toss was playing Pikmin yesterday. It may still be playing Pikmin now. Oh, let me politely stare. Yeah, and I was just like, what is this? And apparently you're supposed to be saving the guy who Omar, who was like, oh, you might be familiar with him from like Smash. And I'm like, oh yeah, the nose guy. Yeah, I know Omar. And it's like, oh, you're supposed to rescue him. That's the whole plot. And I'm like, huh, what happened? What is the lore? Why do you have to save him? I'm so spooked because I'm kind of like, oh man, I have to play Pikmin 1, 2, 3, and 4. I feel like to get the lore, you know what I mean? But we'll see where it goes. 100% emoji. But they just started streaming less than 2 hours ago, and we're gonna stream for about like another hour, so we might have an opportunity to rate them. But totally, congratulations! Good job on the assignment! Oh my goodness, you're done for today? Even better! Congratulations! Good job for putting the hard work into it. Make sure to rest and relax. I know it's pretty late for you right now, but at least a little bit of relaxing and you know? You didn't get a soulmate though? It's okay. These things happen. It takes time. You gotta wait it out. Your soulmate will come to you naturally. Maybe. I'm rooting for you still. But one thing at a time, and you definitely got the assignment out of the way, and that's all that matters. Da-dang! Thumbs up? I promise my thumbs are up for you. That's okay. Daijoubu. Yeah. It's my birthday soon. I hope my soulmate totally didn't block me 7 months ago. Cosby. Are you okay? Oh my goodness. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Daijoubu. They're not your soulmate if they blocked you 7 months ago, if it helps. Not out of like bias or choice, it just wasn't meant to be, so daijoubu. Yes. But happy early birthday though! I can sing you a little birthday song. Early. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Totally. Happy birthday to you. Bam bam. And then you do the little like jazz hands and be like, oh, and many more. Yeah, I hope you're doing something very, very nice to celebrate. I'll cry. Stop! No, don't cry! Don't cry! Unless they're like tears of happiness, you know what I mean? Make sure to treat yourself to something super yummy. For birthday days, months, weeks, etc. I think it's very, very, very important to treat yourself. I'm kind of a foodie, so I'm kind of like, oh yeah, eat something nice. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it's just something maybe you haven't had in a while, you know? I'm still wondering what my birthday treat's gonna be. Woohoo! My birthday treat is, let's see. Yeah, I actually don't really know. I didn't really make plans. The only plans I have this weekend are to hang out with Mama Bearcat because it's actually her birthday today, but she's hanging out with my sister still, so I'm kind of like, oh, we'll wait till the weekend, so it's absolutely a-okay. Plus, I texted her, you know, happy birthday and all that good jazz, and I'll be sure to call during like the in-between because I didn't want to call too early. My Mama Bearcat, who's been like a stickler for going to bed early, is like, yeah, I went to bed at 2 a.m. and I'm like, huh? What? You? So I didn't want to call her at like 8 or 9 being like, happy birthday! But yeah. I don't celebrate my birthday. I think I get a McDonald's though. I like McDonald's. I haven't had one in a long time. Please treat yourself. What do you call it? I do a little dance when I nom nom. Even better, it helps with the digestion maybe. Not a doctor, I don't know the research behind this, so don't sue me. But I imagine, you know, like the competitive eaters? Or maybe not competitive eaters. Mukbang? There's this one girl that I watch from time to time, and her name is escaping me, but she's for me, she's like a petite Korean woman who eats like huge portions of food. And I heard like in an interview, those types of people who eat a lot in one sitting, they tend to do like squats, or they like sit up and down to help with the digestive system. And again, not a doctor, I can't confirm this information, but maybe it helps, you know. Hi Ram, hi, welcome, hi, welcome, and hi Liv, hi, or Live, sorry, heck. I see you survived the brawl with the elevator? Ah, don't get me started with this elevator story again. So scared, but it's okay. I survived it, I won, I left there champion with tears in my eye like, oh, thank God I didn't die. That's me thinking always very extreme. I'm always like, oh, will this kill me? Oh. You discovered something neat? What happened? You want to share it with the class? Oh, you can't watch people nom nom because you have a weird eating? No, you're so good. You're so good. I just get amazed with the amount, basically, and that kind of content. I haven't really watched anyone else do like a mukbang like that. But I thought it was really interesting because the most recent one I had watched was her eating like all the menu items from Five Guys. I'm not gonna lie to you Cubs, I don't know if you Cubs have been to Five Guys or if you have one in your area, but it is pretty filling. It is a burger and they give you a huge, oh my head pads are over here now. Thank you for the head pats though. I'm sorry I'm all the way over here. I'll give you a little redeem of the head pats. Let's see. Is this better? Yeah, this is better. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. Thank you. Head patting to start. Let's go. But yeah, Five Guys is just really heavy and greasy. And they give you a bag of fries. So I'm just like, how are you eating all of that? Wow. So it was a very interesting watch. And she got milkshakes too. Plural. Ah. Oh my goodness. I discovered Berlin passed a law allowing women to go topless on beaches. I guess that's like not a normal thing, but they have like nudist beaches and whatnot. Like, good on them, but I'm also just like, oh, don't worry, that's a neat thing too. Interesting. You won't catch me anytime soon doing that. Catbear won in a desperate fight against technology. I did. Technology is trying to heck me over. How dare the elevator not open up and make me cry like that? But yeah. Sorry, I hope I made the head pad smaller so it looks a little bit more like you're head patting my head. Pop, 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 pop. I'll go eat me for now. Toad, eat me? No problem. Thank you for hanging out and lurking. I was politely gonna BRB anyway to stand up and stretch and hydrate and pet a very eepy baby peas. I gotta send my snap for the day, and I guess it's gonna be a eepy baby peas. Can we head pet the light up dinosaur? Okay, I'll move the head pad over. And I'll move it over here for your Kirby. I got you. But hi Kirby, hi, welcome. Here's your head pad for the dinosaur. Head pad dino now? I moved it back over, so don't get too disappointed if you head pad me instead, okay? Anyway, so with that, totally. Please have a good night and sweet dreams. Thank you for stopping by. I'll take my little stand-up break now so I can, fight the blood clots and all that jazz. And it's just only going to be for a few minutes, so tiny baby 4-minute break, okay? With the BRB screen or the be right back, I'm going to politely, what am I going to politely do? Stand up and pet baby peace. So I'll see you cubs in a little bit, okay? Oh no, I'm holding up well. Don't you worry. Think you haven't though. No worries. So I was just shook. I was like, oh, never happened before. Live as well. Please have a good night, sweet dreams. Thank you for stopping by. Please have a good one, okay? Thank you. Alright, I take my leave. We only have less than 3 minutes. Or 4 minutes. I can't read. Go. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Life is good. Sorry about that. I took a little bit, maybe a few seconds longer. I hope that's okay. Yeah, with that, let us politely, how do you call it? Get back started because right now it's 1 o'clock. Should try to wrap it up around 2. Hopefully our raid targets are still available. And life will be good. Yeah. Because again, we're gonna be doing some more Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm super excited for that, you know? Ta-da! Yeah, make sure not to be a weenie, Cubs, by the way. But that's just a little heads up. Anyway, with that, let's go back into our focus, and if you're just coming in or being like, huh, what's Tippa doing? Again, I'm doing a little bit of studying. This is going to be our last Pomodoro session, so 45 minutes of focus and 15-minute break. So if you have any tasks that you had from the first or second Pomodoro, get her done, basically, if you can at least, you know? Feel free to put your task into the sweet bot list, and we'll kind of go from there, okay? Hi, Ninja. Hey, hi. Welcome. Hi. Hello. What's with the Tippa panic? What's with the Tippa panic? No panic, don't worry. Nothing to panic about. I got you. Okay? So with that, let us... No being a weenie? Yeah, no being a weenie. Like... how do Listen. People can have their opinions, but when you start putting some violence behind there, it's kind of like a little monk ass. It's kind of like, huh. Wow, that's not appropriate, sir. Think about your actions in timeout, basically. Oh, you're talking, Tip? I'm just lurking? Oh, no, you're so good. Enjoy your look. I'm about to go back into it anyway, so don't worry. Hi, Selecto. Hi, Con. Welcome back. Here, one moment. Hey. Thanks, no problem. Alright, let's get back into it. We have this, we have that, we have this. Alright, we'll put the timer. Our last Pomodoro session. Stay strong, Erika. It's only been 3 hours. You got this. And if you have any tests that you want to do again, feel free to add it. So, see you guys in 45. Bye-bye. Ta-dang.
person worth is determined by how he or she responds to the world in which they live. Response.
Bring, bring. Hey, and with that alarm noise, we are done with all our Pomodoros. Unfortunately, again, just because of the double stream, I can't do my 4. Plus, they talked for an hour, and I was like, I didn't do my math quite right. But I hope you guys had a super duper productive Pomodoro session with me. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it as always. I hope that if anyone still has their tasks to do on the list, that you'll be able to finish it. And yeah, and even if you're not able to finish it today or right now during the stream, hopefully you'll have some time to finish it later today, if not sometime this week, hopefully before the weekend, so you stay free, you know what I mean? Well, thank you. With that, I am gonna take a little baby lunch break before coming back in an hour. And normally it's kind of like, oh, should I even raid into someone? I'm like, oh, of course. I need to keep you cubs busy for at least 1 hour, but you have to pinky bear promise me that you come back, okay? If you don't come back, I'll cry. Especially because I'll be able to talk and we'll be gaming and I'll be like, oh, look at me do the shrine. I am the biggest brain bearcat you may know of. Maybe the only bearcat, but we'll talk about that later. But with that, I actually have like a little poll for you cubs if you don't mind while I politely show. There's a cute girl that just me, there's no we in this. I had saw her on my recommendations yesterday, and she's still playing the same game called Guilt, I guess is how you pronounce it. Gylt. And it's horror, I don't know, I've never played it before. But then I also saw that Lighthouse was still streaming, they're still playing Pikmin 4, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll raid into them. But I'm like, oh, but now that I think about it, I raided into them before, so maybe I should raid into a new person. You know, I'm always raiding new people and making connections. Plus, this kind of horror game, this Guilt, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, it looks a little nightmare-esque, so it doesn't look too scary, but it's kind of atmospheric. It has some like spooky smiles in the background, but nothing that I don't think I could handle, or I can't handle. Well, at least politely looking. So yeah, let's actually go ahead and read them. Sorry. With that in mind, ta-da! Here's the Discord. Ta-da! The official Cup Club, so I ping when I go live, life will be good. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays we typically do anime night, but we have recently condensed it to Wednesday, or basically yesterday, where we do anime night. So we'll be watching the newest episodes next Wednesday of Zom 100, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, and also we're going to continue watching Season 2 of Gundam G, Witch from Mercury. Yeah. So feel free to join if you haven't already. Feel free to grab overall, so you're more than welcome to join. Anime nights typically happen around 8:30 p.m. EST, so I understand that might be a little late for you cubs, but I appreciate it regardless, okay? With that as well, we have our Twitter. So I have my schedule pinned up there. Ta-da! So later today, in about an hour, I'll be back with more Tears of the Kingdom, and then tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST, I'll be back with Yakuza Kiwami 1, and I think we're towards the end of it, so maybe because I pushed the stream a little bit earlier, quotation marks, that maybe we'll be able to finish it this stream. If not, definitely next time we get to stream it, we'll definitely finish up, and then I can finally start Metal Gear, whatever that means. We'll do the standalone of Metal Gear Vengeance, and then we'll work our way to 1, 2, 3, etc. so I can get into the lore, you know? It's been a long time coming, but I've been like painfully curious, because all I know is that the guy's name is Snake. People draw him in a box, and that's about it. That's all I know about the game lore-wise. Maybe war? There's definitely guns? Question mark. That's all I got. Oh, I watched Big Hand play it at one point, and I think she brought like, I don't know, I feel like she had to help like people from being kidnapped, and she would like tie them up and they went up into a helicopter. Does that count? Do I know my Metal Gear lore? So as you see, super rusty, but we'll see. Once we finish Yakuza, we'll get to it basically. And with that in mind as well, we have our socials. So for socials, we have the same thing as I mentioned, the Discord, the Twitter, etc. But we also have the TikTok and YouTube. So if you're interested in seeing any previous VODs, if you're like, wow, this is super comfy, and you're just like, I want a little bit more of it, we definitely do have some focus VODs up there. And if you want something more of a podcast, we also have our study streams as well, where I just teach you Drew anatomy and go through my notes and being like, yeah, I hope this is it. And last but not least, we have gaming VODs on there as well, and the cool TikToks, even though I've been slacking on the short form content. Definitely have to sit down and edit, but with school like wrapping up and this being an earlier week, I was trying to do my best to take it really, really, really easy today, you know? Yeah, with that in mind, let us get our raid message, okay? So we're gonna be raiding to someone called maybe Fran Iki? I hope that's how you say it. Fraiki? Maybe? Again, they're playing the game Guild. Super, super cute VTubers, and you know, I love meeting new people, so we'll go ahead and try that. If you're not subscribed, absolutely no worries. Feel free to participate with the raid, with the Gao Gao raid, with the bear emoji. And if you are subscribed, feel free to use the Tipanya with the Gao Gao raid. Okay? Okay. Well, even though it's gonna be a very short time, I hope you guys have a wonderful break from the Cub Club. From me. Moo-hoo. Moo-hoo. And I'll catch you literally in an hour, so no worries, no worries. Thanks for stream. Thank you, Gala, for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Oh, wait. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, let's go. Let's go, because it's already 2:01. I need a full hour break so I can eat more cereal or try to cook up something really quick. Alright, my cubs, I see you in a little bit. Lots of love, okay? Bye.